Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome to Elden Ring. It's a very little known indie title. You may have just missed. It's flying so hard under the radar. So but that's why we're here. We find these tiny games that, boyo. Right. So, Bandai Namco can have all of my Christmas presents and all of this stuff. I'm sure it's all fine. There's totally nothing weird in the. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And also, they can come and visit my house to play football. Sure. Sweet Jesus. Right. Get game server. Right. Uh. 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 Behavior. When playing, please don't. What? Right. The universe saying after taking. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Alright. New game? Auto lock on. To new target when former target dies. Yeah, sure. Target enemy when attacking with no lock. Maybe? Allows for manual control of aiming of large weapons when locked on. We'll need to see what that means. Vibration, frame rate, yeah. Barely visible. Alright, it looks like the, Oh, wow. I'm gonna start in the default. If it looks bad, we'll worry about... Well, I'll take -1, and then we'll worry about the rest later if it, like, looks like it's not gonna work. Because I always worry that I'm gonna miss something if it's too dark. If it looks bad, we'll return to the brightness settings. Sure. Sure. Automatically avoids walls. Maybe. Sure. Okie dokie. Interesting, the Vagabond almost looks more knightly than the warrior does. Oh, okay. Hero, bandit, astrologer. I do hope that the starting class doesn't matter any more than in Dark Souls, because, yeah. Now, prisoner looks bad. Bad and badass. Wretch. I'm not gonna do Wretch just yet. I need to learn how the game works before I do that. Okay, vigor, mind, endurance, strength. The warrior has a higher intelligence. That's fascinating. But lower strength. Higher mind, lower vigor. Vagabond? I think Vagabond. That looks like he has possibly the best shield. At least it looks like it might be. And I mean, higher vigor is surely not a horrible thing, right? Yeah. Let's do Vagabond. A? I think A is male. Sure. Okay, name. I will surprise you with this one. It's gonna start with a K, and then it's gonna be... Alright, cool. Here we are. Young, sure. Origin Vagabond. A knight exiled from their homeland to wander, solid armor-clad origin, a nomad warrior who fights wielding two blades. I need a shield. That's, like, no question. If shields are even close to as important, or, well, useful as they were in Dark Souls games, I'm gonna need a shield. Sure. But I do feel like it's not gonna matter too much. What I start with. Keepsake. Medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. The gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between, used to gain many runes. That sounds like runes sounds like the equivalent of souls. Golden Seed. Golden Seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. That sounds useful. Like an Estus Flask Plus or something? Fanged Imp Ashes. The ashes of small, diminutive golems. There are said to hold spirits within. No clue what that means. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Okay. Stone Sword Key. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. Okay. Bewitching Branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Said to originate from the demigod Miguela. Hmm. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. Okay. Shabriri's Woe. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemies' aggression. Okay, my instinct says Golden Seed. I don't know, but my instinct says Golden Seed. It sounds like an Estus Shard. I have no clue, so I'm gonna, like, that's my best guess. And don't tell me, yeah, because if you know, I'm happy to do a completely blind run. If we choose badly, I'm sure it's still finishable, so I think we're good there. Base template, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Not terrible. Looks a little old, but that's probably a good start. Draconian. Now that is a look. Newman. Okay, I think I'm gonna go, yeah, Loner looks pretty good. And then just... I'll try to do the details, like, not... Like, I'm gonna... sample? These are just, yeah. Every time when you're doing a character, like, it's great. That's pretty good. I like the voice one better. Yeah, I'll take that one, sure. Alter skin color. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Like, I am quite white, but I think that's the more accurate one. Honestly, that's not bad. That's honestly pretty good. That's fine. Let's see hair before I do anything else, because I need to know if there's like a longer hair, or are we, That's not bad, but, it's really zoomed in, though. Right. So... the grunts of... I know, like, testing those in all character creators are just like, oh boy. That's not bad, but I do like this one more. And it looks like it's the longest option too. Yeah, okay. Luster. I have no idea what that even means. I think I'm pretty good just keeping this one. Like, mostly. Like, maybe just... adjusting, like, some coloring options and so on, but... I think that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that one. Eyelashes. Yeah, we're fine. Iris. Like, I'm not gonna look at that too much. I feel pretty confident that that's pretty good. Skin features. Luster is a shine of hair. Ah, I see. Okay. Skin features. The pores of my skin. Like, I appreciate the detail, but, yeah, I think, sure. Tattoo. Yeah. I might take one of these if I can find a good one. That's not bad. Eh. Maybe. Again. Decent. It's, Yeah, it's always in the forehead, apparently. Alright. Looking like a... let's be all enlightened and just have a... honestly, I could maybe be, persuaded. I kind of actually like it. Yeah, it is a blind playthrough. Yeah, that's true. I kind of like that, actually. It adds some character. Since we're playing with basically a preset, like, a visual, I think that looks pretty good. Similar face. I'll take a really quick look at facial hair, but I think that facial hair is pretty decent. I don't really need a Kratos beard, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Match hair, yeah. Skin features, yeah. The tattoos weren't bad, but I feel like purple. Nah, it's gonna stick out too much. It's gonna stick out too much. Nah. Like, I can give it a quick look, but I have a distinct feeling it's gonna stick out too much and look kind of ridiculous. You know, you might be onto something, actually. Like, when you keep it dark enough, like so, sure, maybe, yeah. I'll check the other, just going through right quick. Yeah, I think you were onto something. Sure. Let's put that there. Cool. Oh, there's the positioning of the right. Okay. So for the sake of argument, let's put something that's like visibly something. Actually, that might be good. We just might need to position. There. I think that's what we're going for. I think that's gonna be the spot. Let's see about the coloring, but I think it... There. That's what we're going with. I like it. Go. Alright, I think we're good. I think that's most of what we want. I'm happy with the body. Like, body hair, musculature. Like, we would be spending all day in here for no reason. Save the favorites. Sure. Sure. So... I mean, mind you, the Enlightened, yeah. Mind you, as per usual, we're gonna be wearing, like, helmets and armor anyway, which are going to kind of make the... like, the changes kind of not visible anyway, so it's good to not spend too long in here. Maybe one day we'll play without a helmet to show that off, but let's see how important it is. So finalize character, let's go. Yes. Alright, let me know how the audio feels, because, but I will know, true. Because, if it's too low, I can adjust it on the fly.
The fallen leaves.
Very much so.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered.
Right.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal
Marika.
is nowhere to be found.
Marika is a Finnish name.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Right.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Is it like the origin of Facebook or the origin of Twitter? I can't really tell yet.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
I like the artwork and all, though. It's really nice.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Right, so...
Horaloo, chieftain of the Badlands,
as opposed to the good lands.
the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion.
Oh, cool.
The loathsome dung-eater.
Have it in Afrikaans as well, Marika. Cool.
And Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
Like, I know a couple of Marikas. Should show this to them. I totally paid all of the attention, but...
Other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Alright.
And become the Elden Lord.
That's the plan. Maybe. In Dark Souls 1, when you become a lord, that's like super not great. Alright, so we're gonna need some feedback if you wanna do some feedbacking on the sound. So is that like too loud, or do I need to do something about that? Does that seem okay, or... Read message. Praise the stars. Uh-huh. Cool. Alrighty. A number of spirits going around, it seems. Seek Elden Ring. Cool. A touch lower. Cool. Yeah, that seems fine. So how about here? Do I put even more lower, or are we, like, where are we on this? Better. Do I need to, like, put even more, or are we, are we good? Because I absolutely can. Pillage remains. Tarnished, wizened finger. Cool. So now we can give them the finger. Lovely. Alrighty, it sounds fine. Alright. We'll see. We'll see how the game does dialogue, like how loud or something it is. It might just drown out, but at least we have subtitles, because these games are pretty tricksy when it comes to dialogue balance, I find. Hi. I feel like the game is fat rolling me. Equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Oh. Okay, equip load is... Oh, they actually show you when something is heavy load. Thank you. Like, I've been wanting this... Yeah. I hope people will be around in a fight scene to tell me if it's too bad there as well. On the... This is one of those games where there's probably never gonna be a good spot to hold my webcam, but I'll try here. And, like... It's, like, literally just okay, I think. On the... Just above my webcam there, you might be... You can see the equip load, and there's a heavy load text there. I've been wanting for this to be a thing for so long, because Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 do not actually tell you what sort of a load you are carrying. They give you numbers, but they don't tell you how close or far or anything you are to a medium roll, heavy roll, light roll, and so on, right? And that was always one of the biggest criticisms I had of the Dark Souls games, because they essentially needed you to Google the exact percentages of those loads, and now we know here. So heavy, or at least it shows where I am here. So heavy load, there. Now it's medium load, cool. I think I can drop the halberd, and let's see if the helmet is still... Yeah, there we are. So, yeah, if you noticed the rolling speed inside, now it's much quicker, see? And that's, like, I mean, I'm sure you know, but, like, in case you haven't been a Dark Souls person, that's a big deal in these games. I'm gonna maybe avoid, well... See, I have a really bad instinct of not reading the messages because I'm worried that even there's gonna be spoilers, so... We'll see. There's some... Like, people have died on this place, which is pretty interesting. Looks beautiful, though. Like, there's a technical level to this that wasn't there before. Hi! The door is blocked shut. Boo! Okay, so... Oh, it's a... That was a well-hidden stairs. I didn't even see this before. The controls seem identical to Dark Souls, which is good. It's easier to get into it. Also, a quick check on the shield. Physical negation 100. Good. Thanks for that. Alright. Man, I hope this goes, this doesn't go terrible. Alright, exploring. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Usually these sorts of nooks and crannies, especially in Dark Souls 1, held an item of some sort, but no. Also, let's read what the finger says. Show large image and explanation, toggle, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, this. Tarnished wizened finger. Item for online play. Can also be used from the messages menu. Used to write messages. Your message will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing other players to read them. A finger of corpse wax. So emaciated the bone is visible. It's a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Okay. Here we are. Oh, actually, what's the jump button? Because I kind of couldn't, Yeah, HDR. My TV doesn't do that, I think. Oh, voice absolutely 10. Like, what are you doing? Actually, if anyone invades me, I'm gonna yank the Ethernet cable and I'm gonna just call it a day. Okay. Skill, guard, movement, crouch. Crouch and stand up. Oh, it's a thing these days. Strong attack. Attack. Event, action. Oh, A is jump. Is it like a... Oh, you can jump before... Okay, that's helpful. You can just... Oh, wow. You would not believe how garbage the jump controls were in Dark Souls games. I love the games, but the jumping... Like, the jumping controls were absolute ass. Oh, boy. Alright. But yeah, there's the crouching. The crouching is probably from Sekiro, because that wasn't a thing in Dark Souls games. Very quiet, this. Like, there's no voices, no monsters, no items. It just... Well, big tree is big, so... Alright. Hi. Hello. Crafted Scion. Lovely to see you. Ow. Ow. Uh-huh. I suspect I might not be supposed to win this one. This kind of strikes me as that sort of fight. Right. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but this strikes me as a thing that's not supposed to be doable, yeah? Cutscene! I always hated these, though. These are one of the worst things about Dark Souls, that there's these bosses that you're not supposed to win. I don't really like those. I feel like it should just be a straight challenge and then you just do it, you know? Hi, Alexi, welcome. I hope your week has been excellent, and I'm glad you stepped in to watch this play of the most under the radar indie game of all time. Yes. But yeah, I have to admit, I never liked the hi, the first boss is supposed to be just the one that defeats you and then you get like a cutscene. I'm like, ugh. Like, I think Sekiro does that, this one does that. I think I heard that Demon Souls maybe did that. I never played that one. I don't have the consoles for it.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Are you sure?
We found him here, after all.
Oh, and that's the voice volume, so I hope that's good enough.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Demon Souls, yeah. I think, like,
even if it does
the obtuseness of equip load, terrible jump controls, and the first boss is supposed to defeat you is one of the few things that I really don't like in Souls games. I think they are design flaws. I really hate that in the FromSoft games. It's not in every game though. I think you can defeat in DS2 and 3. It's not a thing, I think. In 1, it's a little complicated. It's not... you need to escape the first encounter with the boss in Dark Souls 1. And yes, you can technically speaking win if you are the best player of the game ever, but that's not a... That's a separate thing. So yeah, Estus and Mana Estus, whatever it's called these days. Hi. There's no audio from that, so you're not, Okay, cool. Recall the arts of war or something. Alright. Oh, that's what... Okay, I was wondering where my HUD went when I was doing the... okay. Yeah, it is really dark already. I don't think we need to be any more lower in the brightness. Is this a bonfire? Nope. Just wondering. It's a light tree. So, yeah. Not a strong start. I've heard that Elden Ring is the best game ever, but that's not a good start, though. Alright. Audio is good. Thank you. Good to hear. Touch Grace. Lost Grace discovered. Is that like a Will and Grace? Like the Grace from Will and Grace like went missing and then we found Lost Grace and now we can start the next season on TV? Is that the thing? Co-op multiplayer. Use Tarnished's furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, furled finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, host of fingers. Finger Severer. Alright, and that's the other one, okay. I'm actually kind of curious to just read... Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. To read the, item descriptions, if I may. So, give us a minute. Flask of Crimson Tears. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. And then Flask of Cerulean Tears. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with cerulean tears, this flask restores FP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. Very, very different. Like, a couple of words are different, and that's that. Crimson and cerulean, just HP and FP. Memory of Grace. The memory of first grace, which once guided bygone tarnished to the lands between. Lose all runes and return to last sight of grace visited. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. So there's like the equivalent of Dark Sign. This one I already like. Finger Severer. Use as a host of fingers to select a summoned player and send them back to their world. Use when you have been summoned to another player's world to return to your world. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its use. Yeah, and this one I already read. Cool. Golden Seed. A golden seed found at the base of an illusory tree. Increases a sacred flask's number of uses. Yep, I called it. Good thing, I think. Can be used after resting at a site of grace. When the Elden Ring was shattered, these seeds flew from the Erd tree, scattering across the various lands as if life itself knew that its end had come. A straight sword with a double-edged blade. In addition to its reliable standard damage, this weapon also boasts powerful piercing attacks, a superbly balanced armament. And halberd, a long-handled polearm that combines the functions of both axe and spear, can be used to press a single enemy with continuous thrusting attacks or swept at groups, taking advantage of its great reach and cleaving blade, a versatile weapon for any situation. Alright. Skill square off. This skill starts with the sword held level. Follow up with a normal attack to slash upwards through enemy's guard, or a strong attack to perform a running thrust. And halberd is charged forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. Heater shield, a medium-sized metal shield comparatively easy to handle. Metal shields reliably negate physical damage when guarding, a trait which made them highly trusted on the battlefield. Skill is parry. Use this skill in time with a foe's melee attack to deflect it and break that foe's stance. This provides an opening to perform a critical hit. Vagabond Knight Helm. Helm of a knight banished from their motherland. Dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The visor is broken and can no longer be lowered. Metal armor is heavy but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. Chest piece of a knight banished from their motherland. The crest emblazoned on the front is worn and dingy, no longer able to evoke sentiment. And gauntlets, metal armor, yeah, that's basically the same thing with no, okay. Okie dokie. That's all we got so far. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure like most know that in Dark Souls game, that is a placement for a message. In Dark Souls games, it was very, like, the item descriptions were the main way you found out about the story and the lore, so. It is not a secret passage, it's all liars, you know. That's the online people for you, they only lie. Only liars all around. Okay. There's some deaths here. I think they've just jumped down the elevator without knowing that it's not there. Yep, still nothing in those, as always. Really cool vistas. Limgrave. A bird of some kind. Acquire materials. In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. Okay. Rova fruit. Just a quick check. Crafting items, easily berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the lands between. It has a wide variety of... Okay, that's probably not worth reading every time. Hi. Okay. Arteria leaf. Cool. Alright, so some sort of mongooses are just going around. That's nice. Can I just, like, kill one and see what happens? Six, so again, just above the thin beast bone. I suppose it's also a crafting material. So yeah, I'm gonna put the webcam just so that the... Man, today the placement things are just not my friends, huh? There we are. That'll maybe work out. Alright, so they do give crafting materials for whatever that's worth. And the eagles are, well, whatever they are. The birds are also a thing. I suspect they'll just fly away, though. Or not. Cool. Those look, dangerous. And that is a stone. This looks like it could be a little more open-worldy than the previous ones, but hard to say. I wonder if there's a way to toggle the HUD, because it's kind of like, I'd love the HUD to just like be on, you know? Summoning pools. In each area you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Uh-huh. Not sure I know what that means, but cool. There is no really good place for the webcam, huh? Because now I'm sort of blocking what I'm picking up on the... We'll just have to test everything and see what we land on, so... And probably we can put it just there, at least. Hello, sheep. I wonder if that's a hostile, and I think it might be, and I think it's gonna kill me in one hit if I go up against it, so I should probably avoid that one. The big golden knight looks like bad news. Herba. Cool. I'm gonna need to try and get used to learning where all the things are. And what they look like, rather. Cool. Welcome to killing sheep, the adventure. Yes. I'm sure this is gonna all be good for our playthrough and for our hello. Tarnished golden sunflower. So are there untarnished golden sunflowers? You just never know. The mongooses are gonna just run away again, so I think I'm probably gonna just die if I keep at that. Ah. Right. It's a beautiful fall and all, but I can't pick up the items from that, so... There. Alright. It looks like the enemies have a pretty guaranteed rate of dropping at least their usual, items. So, that's a change as well. Like guaranteed drops for basic stuff was not really a thing before. Does look pretty though. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not convinced that that's a good thing to tackle yet. Then beast bones again. Alright. Yeah, that looks like gravity's gonna have a... Oh, there's a giant enemy. Well, that too. Don't mind me, I was just exploring. Bye. Right. Cool, thanks. That really woke me up. I appreciate the help. Bye. Well, I mean, I can't really complain if I see hard enemies in this one. That's kind of the deal in these games, so... I do feel a little bit lost of like, okay, where do I go? Which, I mean, if it is an open world game, then I guess that kind of comes with the territory, but I don't have any direction. I have a compass, which is new. Actually, didn't even realize that before. Okay, let's kill a bird! Haha! Oh, that actually didn't drop anything. Okay. I take back my thoughts on guarantee. Oh, Biadora, hi. Hi and buy. Well, hi and sell. Like, if you are buying, then I am selling. I can sell you, this piece of household paper. It has a little bit. You can have that if you are buying. Yes. I know. I feel like I had to a little bit. Speaking as I'm about to head to bed. Cool. I hope your dreams are par excellence, and I hope you don't have nightmares of whatever the hell that is. It looks intense. Khajiit God wears. Yes. Alright. So yeah. So far, this is deeply fast and looks intimidating, so. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. Okay. Good for you. Alright. Oh, there's dynamic weather, I think. Maybe. It's raining! It wasn't like... Yeah. You were... I don't know. I don't see anything. Bye. Like, I believe that it points somewhere, but the area is so vast that I'll just try and make it. Also, what is that? It's like an orb of something, but it wasn't a pick-upable thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna like blindly go around until I find something that is something. The open worldness does. I mean, I don't. See, I'm constantly almost breaking into an analysis and an analytical criticism, but I feel like I need to get into this a little more before I can say anything. But I guess I should. My first impressions are that it's a little. Hi. It's a little like I do wonder if an open world game of a Dark Soulsian nature needs maybe overall an easier set of enemies in the area you start in, because now I'm worried that everything is too hard for me to actually tackle, which is not a good feeling to start a game like this in. Like in Dark Souls 1, after you get out of the asylum, there's two ways to go. One of them is probably too hard, and the other one is the quote-unquote intended way, and there everything is killable. This is interesting in that I haven't played Breath of the Wild though, so but like I feel that every enemy is too hard. Or I suspect every enemy is too hard. I haven't fought almost anything. No spoilers. No, nothing. No even tiny ones. No. I didn't even see the thing. You're not in trouble. I'll just delete the message. And so I didn't see the message. Completely blind. No spoilers, even tiny ones. I'm just gonna try to learn what it does, and we'll see where it goes. Okay, well, that works. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I believe you it wasn't bad, but I just, for the sake of safety, I will absolutely not take any tips or any pointers in where to go. I just know, like, none of it, no. Because you just don't get the experience of, like, playing a new FromSoft game completely blind. I don't want anything or any tips to sort of color that. Like, I wanna explore and try to, hi. Cool. And try to find out on, like, what to do on my own. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe it's a game where you kill these eagles for 10 days and then that's it, you know? Just never know. Bye! Okay, so the giant doesn't like it when I go near there, so I should probably be careful about that. I'll kill the sheep, though. That one, at least. Well, let's take that as well. Hopla! Right. Oh, hello. I'll just... There you go. I don't have too many flight pinions yet, so I feel like it was worth it. I hope. After 10 days, a huge undead boss eagle spawn? Yeah, probably, yeah. And it's... And then, after 20 days, you meet a huge crow, and then it turns out that this is all a prequel to Dark Souls 1, where that crow in the beginning, like, flies you into the world, you know? And all of the game is just, like, the prequel to the lore and story of that big crow, or raven, or whatever it was. Probably a raven? Yeah, anyway. Okay, that looks like I might be able to tackle that thing. Fingers crossed. Haha! Ruin fragment. Cool. Mushroom! Lovely. Does door open? Door does open. Okay. Stormfoot Catacombs. Touch Grace. But only if Grace allows it, though. It's... always ask for consent before you touch Grace, because she might not like it. Okay. I guess we have a dungeon. Or catacombs, or... hi. Okay, I'm gonna read this one out loud now, because now a proper death means returning to the Erd tree. Have patience until the time comes and the tree roots call to you. Okay. Is that the only thing? Yep, okay, cool, bye. Alright. Hi! Okie dokie. It's gonna take a while for me to remember that, Oh, I probably can't level up on the on these then. That's a bummer. Well, I can do that though. I think that's not the one I had. Allocate charges. Sure. Yeah, yeah, boom. Because I don't do magic yet, so why not? Right. Passing time is interesting. Okay, I think we can, say for sure that I should not be there, though. Hi. Right. Oh, wow. Hi. Didn't see these before. Hello. Okay. Always be wary of the torch, guys. I learned that one in Dark Souls. Vanquishing enemy groups. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flask. Oh, really? The number and type of flasks to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. You cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. Okay, that's new. For a catacomb, those puddles look fresh. Yeah, they're, I think the bloodstains were like, you know, they're the dead players as such, so I kind of expected something to happen, but it was still a bad day, so bye. Okay, so... Okay, so you don't level up at a bonfire. That's a bummer. I guess I'll just pick up all the fragments and items I can see and just hope I stumble upon a way to level up then. I wonder if that group was always there, or if it did, or if they randomized their existence a little bit, or how they spawned rather. Well, these two are the same as before. Next question: actually, do swords have like a durability or something? I don't think so, no. Better get in bed. Good night. Good night for day, Oxo. Yeah, yeah. See, I am the professor of Swedish. Yes. Okay, so these are hopefully a relatively safe way to do stuff. Well, oh hell, fuck, that's bad. I thought there was two bugs, but now the other one flew. Ah! Hi. Get down here. Great dragonfly head. Okie dokie. Okay, so yeah, that cloud is probably not a great place to be, yeah. Alright, got it. Cool. Right. Oh, my dear. While I admit that the like real world animals would like just escape so much quicker and earlier than these, I have to admit that I am quite happy that I can catch and kill them with just me and my sword. I actually kind of appreciate that. Oh, hello. Groveside Grave. I mean, there's no reason to go into the dungeons until I find out how to level up, though. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight to not just tell that to the player. Godric Soldier Gauntlets. Less physical, more slash and more pierce. Difference is kinda small, though. Okay. I wonder if day and night cycles mean differences in the enemy amounts. Kukri, lovely. Okay. There we are. I wonder if the wild boar is hostile or if that tries to escape as well. There we go. Lord Sworn Straight Sword. Slightly less scaling, but it has more damage as such, though. Does it move the same way? Yeah. Okay, cool. Good find. Okay, are you a bad boy or a good boy? Basically good boy. Okay. Alright. I am worried a little bit that there are still elements in this game that cause it to require Googling, which is a bummer. Like, the equip load information is really nice. But unless I missed a tutorial, the game hasn't told me how to level up, which is a problem. Because it throws you into this world just like, hey, go do stuff, but it doesn't tell you how to level up, which is the most important bit of just managing to survive the game. Well, that and, you know, player skill level as such, but still. Okay, that looks bad. Teardrop Scarabs. There are both Crimson and Cerulean Teardrop Scarabs. Defeat them to replenish the flasks that match their type. However, you cannot... Okay. So they have added more ways to replenish your Estus flask. I wonder what these burning skulls are. Like, you can't pick them up, so... Okay. Those look like bad news. Okay, I think I'm ready for my first tip in that I kind of need to know how to level up. I can't do much if I don't. I mean, I guess I could Google it, but then that would just show that this is again a problematic game in how little it gives information. Like, the one thing I feel that FromSoft games always did wrong is that it didn't tell, like, they were the kind of games that you could not play without Googling information. Like, all of the Dark Souls games are unfortunately that. Like, they withhold information from you that you need to Google to actually, like, play it properly and to have equipped yourself with the information that's fair to know for the player. Dark Souls 1 equip load, Dark Souls 2 adaptability, and Dark Souls 3 is basically, again, equip load. If you've already known the equip load from Dark Souls 1, then that's different. But if no, then no. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. That's nice. Cutscene?
Greetings,
Hi.
traveler from beyond the fog.
Do you level up?
I am Melina.
Are you level up, lady? If you're not, you can go.
I offer you an accord.
Is the accord leveling up?
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
No? But do you level
They
me up?
serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
If your aid is not leveling up, you can have these two
But
fingers.
you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Okay, that sounds like a level up.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Okay.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Spectral Steed Whistle.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
There we are.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest
If you're always
upon
gonna ask that, then that's a problem
for
with the
but a
game.
moment. Share them with me. Your thoughts.
Level up menu, you can spend runes to
Your
increase your
ambitions.
attributes. With each attribute increased,
The
your level rises by
principles
1.
you
As your
would
level
follow.
rises, so does the amount of runes required by blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Usual stuff. Okay. Not enough yet. Interesting. Pretty brutal open world, considering that we've met some pretty destructive enemies already, and we can't even level up yet. I mean, it's a FromSoft game, so sure, but... Horseback Riding. Use a spectral steed to whistle to summon and ride your spectral steed. If your spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of crimson tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing... Okay. From pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. Yeah. Uh-huh. So do I do the pouch stuff to like... Right. Okay, the UI is kind of messing me up because I'm not a fan of how Y is both bring up the UI altogether and rest at the same. It's kind of weird. I feel like there's probably a better way to do this. Right. Man, I'd so love there to, like, please tell me that there's a HUD toggle button, because this doesn't feel good. Need to constantly bring up the HUD, like, by pressing a button. That's... there. Cool, thanks. That's a weird mechanic to have it constantly fading out as default. It's... ugh. Okay, so... how do I equip this? Because it didn't feel like it wants to. Okay, cool. Alright, right, cool. So next question, can I kill these without just messing up my day? Doesn't look promising. Okay. Honestly, not great. That looks like a dangerous fight for basically no souls. Is that a... cool. Hello. Okay, that looks more dangerous than the other ones. Also, I worry about going after that boy because there's those giant bat things which might just ruin my week. Map Limgrave West. Okay. Also, am I reading this right that there is no pause button? I feel like Sekiro had a pause button, right? I mean, I guess I could just be offline and then just call that a day. Oh. I don't know if that, like, puts me offline in the spot. It might need to start over again, but still. Hi. Cool. Good for you. Okay. Man, there's a lot of these boys here. I don't see them guarding anything super fascinating, but maybe I just haven't seen it yet. Also, that guy kind of fascinates me. I should probably... Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Okie dokie. That looks unhealthy. So let's go give it a go. Hi. 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 Don't you back away from me. We have a date all the way in here. Come on. Okay. Good for you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Lovely. Good. Right. Right. I can't help but feel that this is one of those situations where I'm blocking and it's not always doing something. I feel like I had that in Dark Souls 2 every once in a while, but it just might be some sort of a contact issue that's gonna clear up eventually, hopefully. With the controller, I mean. That I'm trying to, like, save stamina and it just doesn't quite block early enough or something. Not sure. Right. Yeah, so I'll need to like dance around him and pray for him to do his two-handed mode again. And up until then, I can't really do much because he doesn't really stagger. Okay. It's not an impossible fight by any means, but it's a little. He doesn't stagger. Yeah. Tends to be an issue. Alright, fine. Okay, that gives like 20 HP, mind is FP, endurance is stamina, and max equip load. That's hopefully useful one day. Strength is damage as is, you know, as it comes from the, what's the word? As the weapon allows, let's put it that way. Intelligence doesn't do anything in one, which is interesting. Faith, same thing. It might just be a spell requirement, at least at this stage. Arcane gives discovery, whatever the hell that means. Huh. I think Vigor is a good choice for now. I'll try the other stuff a little later. Yeah, actually, what is recovery, if I can... Uvelho, hi, welcome. Glad to have you. I hope your day has been excellent. I am playing the most relaxing game ever made, and it's also the most the smallest indie game ever that's been flying under the radar. So, yes. Okay. So we're slowly getting to the basics. Yeah, with the status menu, information zone reflects, yeah. So what is discovery? Governs likelihood of finding items on the corpses of PTV. Okay, cool. Simple stuff. So arcane adds discovery. That's fascinating. So instead of like humanity and stuff, it's a stat in the... Okay, cool. Need this game. I also needed this game, and then I got super lucky in getting it 20% off. Physical copy, and I'm like, what? And then I grabbed it from the shelf so hard that I almost fell over. So far, it is brutally hard, but I suppose that's what it's supposed to be, so I can't complain, right? Yeah, I saw from your Insta. Yeah. It was such a weird thing. Like, that sale was in that Prisma, which is like, you know, a hypermarket, you know. In that specific hypermarket, the sale was on for 3 days, I think. And me and my girlfriend just happened in that hypermarket. We've never been there before. Yeah. We had never been there before, and we happened in that Prisma, in that hypermarket, on that specific time window, just for other reasons. We just had like a, hey, let's go to these places because we have a good spot to go there. And it looked like, I stepped in there, and I'm like, console games 20% off, and I'm like, what? And I just, and then a light bulb started like going off in my head, like, wait, that means I grabbed like a store clerk, like, lady, listen, I'm gonna let go of your sleeve in a minute, but tell me, does this 20% off mean all of the console games? And she's like, well, yes. I'm like, and then I just I dodge rolled into this so hard that I think I fell over and I made the shelf fall over. I'm like, and here we are. So, not in my prism. Yeah, it wasn't just one, and I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Kind of difficult to get these, like, one at a time out of here, but gotta try. Ooh, that was close. Cool. Okay, let's try and get this boy out of the way before I try to tackle the big boy. Oh, it's a wolf. Oh, goody. Ah, shit. Okay, this is a problem. Hi. Lucky break. Cool. Okay. Alright, so. And then this one, because I don't want any distractions before I go after the Yeah, okay. Let's he's got a friend. That's cheating. Alright. I'm not sure how I'll be able to do this, but I gotta try. Oh, hello. Whew. Ah, that was a quick recovery, my dude. Not a great... Yeah, okay, cool. Come on, you. Okay, not great. Lovely. Alright. Woo! We did it! All of chat was involved. And we didn't even get an item. Boo. Well, I'll kill the rest of the encampment, though, in case there's something worth picking up in there. You never know. Okay, so here's a... Hi! Like, maybe their armor set or something is worth trying to grind out. The gauntlets were... some parts better, some parts worse, so we'll see. But I think the sword was better, at least. Alright, come at me. Alright. Grab flower. Smoldering butterfly. Cool. I mean, imagine a FromSoft game where you collect butterflies. I think it's pretty cool. Alright. So far, so good. Ooh, he has a warhammer. It's a kindred spirit. Come on. Boom. It doesn't look like there's any items in here, but let's keep an open mind before we, Bolt. Lord Sworn's Bolt. Okay. Oh, hello. Huh. Nothing here worth wondering about. Okay, that's hopefully something worth looking into. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else. Yeah, nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Except bloodstains. Imagine having a wagon so fragile that it just explodes into splinters when someone just like dodge rolls into it. Alright. Cool. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing else in here. Just the stairs down, and we can hope and dream that the stairs down are something good. No danger but precious item. Yeah, no danger, sure. Yes, it's all safe. Uh-huh. It's gonna be a mimic or something. Just it's gonna. Adding skills. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills and sights of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armament's type determines what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant affinities to your armaments as sights of grace. This way you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. Okay, that's interesting. An armament's type determines what affinities it can have. Some special armaments, like those with unique skills, cannot be granted new affinities. Okay. I like vaguely understand what that means, but not fully. Like, you can change a like stat scaling and maybe, I don't know, change from parry to something else. Well, there is no secret passage ahead, that is true. Okay, hello. Okay, so with that much done, I think we can do a level up again and hope we manage to have a good life. I think the first couple are decently good to have vigor, because I need health. Health is good. Oh, come on. Really? Archers? Really? Uh-huh. Yeah, bye. I mean, I can appreciate the bullshit with the archers, but, cool. Sure, let's try. Yeah, we could be here a while. Wow. Right. Well, we are making progress, but, cool. Uh-huh. That is rude. I think you know it too. Lovely. Ow. Okay, that didn't go too good. No, you do not. Pulling a sword into a sword fight is just rude. That is against the Geneva Convention. It's clearly stated in the big book that if you're a big boy, you don't get a sword. Ugh, wait. Ow. Listen, you. Okay, that was a weird one, but cool. Good for you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Brace for impact. Ow. Listen, you. There we are. 1,000 souls. Cool. We have successed. Yes. I appreciate how the blood goes on my clothes, though. That's a new thing. Alright. Then let's go show some archers what for. Alright. So, there is a law in FromSoft World that if an AI archer takes pot shots at you, they need to die so hard that they feel it even in the next life. You and your stagger are like bolts. Come on. I'm pretty sure that no AI enemy staggers so badly from bolts. Right. Ugh. Oh, hello. Man, that is an encounter that deserves so much more souls than that. I'm afraid to go to the the state of grace because I'm worried that the big boy will also respawn. I think I got some of the flasks back though, which I mean the game did say that it can happen, so that's fine. Herba, cool. Should I just... maybe... oh boy, it's so hard to find a good spot for the camera, like... because I don't want to be in front of the item slots either, so... what you gonna do, you know? Oh, goody. Yeah... that's gonna be a no. Man, that is bad news. Whew. Ah, yes. Estus. I'm never gonna learn to use the word crimson tears, but I'm gonna try. Maybe. I mean, there is maybe something to be said about just calling it Estus and just be honest about it. Remind me, was this the game that George R.R. Martin made some, like, world lore for, or is that something else? It's been a while since I gave a look at the, like, promotional material. Ugh, man, I feel a little ill, though. Okay. Yeah, Martin did world writing. Yeah, cool. I do wonder, like, sometimes I wonder, like, since Martin, like, you know, he did some writing for this, and still, you know, he hasn't, like, he has, like, how many books still to go with the, with Game of Thrones, right? I sometimes wonder whether or not he actually secretly has completed either all or most of Game of Thrones, but he's just like giving the TV series a wide berth because before he publishes the next book. Because it didn't end so well and it would have like taken some of the thunder away from both the series and from the book if they came out like next to each other, you know? I sometimes wonder about that, because he seems to find time to do all the other stuff except doing Game of Thrones. I sometimes wonder about these things. Like, I know the other books took, like, there were long pauses of nothing in between the other books as well, but still, I can't help but wonder. Hello, goat. Oh, it's a rolling goat. That's pretty fun. It's like a bone wheel goat. I do wonder though if that's gonna just bite me in the ass if I go in too much into their center and that's gonna roll me to death. Although they don't give souls, so they give 6 souls. 6 souls, or was it 8? Hi. 8, sorry. To be fair, I'd let the next book wait until Game of Thrones has sunk to the ass of common awareness. Yeah, like that's not wrong. I'm just wondering about that being a thing. Like I don't read Game of Thrones books. I sometimes wonder about it because he seems to find time to do other stuff than that. And people are like worried if he's gonna be alive long enough to write them, you know. And I have this suspicion that it's a possibility. But who knows? And yes, I would also let the Game of Thrones TV series sink a bunch into the lower echelons of awareness before publishing books or more books. But yeah, I'm currently reading the Witcher books. I'm now I in the middle of them, I read the prequel book, Season of Storms. I thought it was okay, but nothing like special. And so with that included, I'm 5 books done, 3 books to go. Oh, hello. There's an Estus bug. Oh, come on. I need a bow. Oh. I mean, I could try and drop there, but I don't know how much gravity does damage yet, so I don't want to risk it. Oh, hi. Are you a bad boy or a good boy? I suspect bad boy. But let's give it a decent stagger, I suppose. So I think I can take him. There you go. 282. Okay. I didn't even see the series, I just know that it's one of the things people didn't stop looking. But yeah, I saw most of the series. I think I stopped at somewhere around season 6. Me and the girlfriend do have HBO Max, so if we wanted to watch the series, we could. But I kind of petered off around season 6. It wasn't bad then, it just sort of, or 5 or 6. I kind of got my fill in a lot of binging, and then I just started doing other stuff, and it just, like, you know, went away from my awareness, much like Walking Dead did. Although Walking Dead is not as great as Game of Thrones was, but still. But yeah, especially now when Game of Thrones' finale was so hated. Like, the last season, or even the last 2 seasons were so hated that I would also give a nice big distance between my book and that TV series. Hi. I'm wondering if killing these is even worth the trouble, because I might get injured, and that's not great, but Oh, come on. Oh, it's crucified people. It's Jesus! Look, I found Jesus! After all of this time and 1060 something Xbox games, I finally found Jesus! And the other Jesus. There's two Jesuses. Yes. We found. I think we need to call the Pope. We found 3 Jesuses. Also, those like orbs on top of orbs remind me of the cactus enemy in Super Mario Bros. 2. I'm kind of worried about that. That it's gonna bite me in the ass if I go too close. $39 souls. Gives ruin What does ruin fragment even do? I'm kind of lost on that one too. Crafting items, stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky, can be used for crafting or simply for throwing at enemies. Oh, okay. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. Okay. So it seems that they're not at least, they're not, it looks like they're not the equivalent of Titanite shards from the Souls games, but beyond that, who knows. Okay. Let's check the tower, though. It's an interesting notion that the game gives you chances to gain some Estus Flask uses back. It's pretty fascinating. Also, these are caterpillars by movement. That is weird. There's a lot of death here. I'm not gonna, no. That strikes me as something bad. Something hard. Alright, they claim treasure chest, but you never trust the online people. Never ever. The only thing you can trust is their death. Ooh, got Estus. Lovely. Okay, please don't be a mimic. Arrows reach talisman. It would be my first talisman. No idea what that increases bow effective range. Well, I can wear it. Hopefully I find a bow one day. Speaking of like series and so on, from the previous stuff I've watched recently, big recommend for Peacemaker. I think that's really good. I loved it quite a lot. Me and the girlfriend are watching currently, what was the name of that series? Hold on. Give us a minute. Hold on. The Night Manager we're currently watching. It's a little... It's hard to say anything for sure. We're 2 episodes in. There are intriguing elements to it, and the main 2 actors are just proper professionals that I really enjoy watching their work. Tom Hiddleston and Hugh Laurie. It's about like arms smuggling, dealing things, and trying to bring an arms dealer smuggler down, basically, I think. So far, so intriguing. Hard to say anything more than that, at least yet. It's from like I don't know, 2014 or something. Four-toed Foulfoot. Should I know something about that? No, just crafting that. Okay. Yay, sheep. Hopla. Hopla. I do appreciate the weather changing though. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's new. Those almost look like animals, but no. Interesting. Again, I wonder if I'll ever learn what these are about, you know? You can touch them, but... Or you can kick them around, but they don't, you know... I have this inkling that maybe you get to interact with them later if you learn a skill or get an item or something. Maybe there's something over there. Starlight shards. I suspect... Oh, hello. Used to gradually recover FP. Okay. Oh. How dare you avoid my beautiful attack. Oh, fine. I gotta say, the world is pretty, but that, like, small tree blowing in the wind animation is really weird. Like, it looks more like a dancing Disney animation bush that's about to, like, break into a song than it's actually looking like a tree that's, like, blowing in the wind. I mean, to be fair, like open world stuff, animation, like it's a huge place. It's a lot of work, and details get a little, you know, just stowed away under the file. Just generally, let's make all of them behave like this, but it still looks a little weird. Like, oh well, but it's these things don't make or break a game. Like, I will fully admit that the tree, trees blowing in the wind animation in Witcher 3 is also pretty weird. So I don't mind that much. Like, and again, Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time, so those sorts of flaws don't break a game, that's for sure. Just, a curious thing to notice. Hi! Hefty beast bone. Ah, and the eagles went away. Boo. I don't have hefty beast bones, so I think it's a good idea to gather those while I'm here. Lump of blood. Man. These enemy designs look pretty interesting though. Or, well, Medusa designs. And Catastros, so I take it that you never... Oh boy. Let's avoid going down a hill. I take it you never then were really interested in watching Game of Thrones, or was it like a thing of everyone is talking about it, so therefore you kind of had like an opposite reaction of not wanting to, or... Because, I mean, I'm so sorry if we've talked about this before, but like, what sort of TV series or media do you like? What genre do you like to consume, if I may ask? Okay, but it's been 2 hours, so I think I'll call the YouTube recording here. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much, and for reaching the end. And if you feel like it, feel free to drop a like or a comment or even subscribe or share. It would genuinely actually help so much and would make my day. But you do how you feel like, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next video.